I worked for 1 year to be able to try and increase my performance by 1 to 2%. And continually waking up of a morning and knowing that you've got to go training for that whole year just to get 1% increase is such a hard thing. And I beat myself up many times and dragged myself out of bed and then got back in many times. But you know what? Over that whole amount of time that I just kept telling myself, if I just keep starting when I feel down, and if I just start when I don't feel good, and if I start to create and change the thoughts that I have, I'm able to do it. Because everybody has those thoughts that are there that are negative and that we beat ourselves up for. But it's the exact same time we also have such amazing positive thoughts that are there. It's a lot of the time we just block them off and we switch those off and we just listen to the negative thoughts, because some of us also believe that those negative thoughts are what drive us and they make us continue to go, but they don't acknowledge the amazing things they've done. You know, I've had people lose 60, 70 kilos in weight, and yet they're still not really able to acknowledge within themselves how much of an amazing accomplishment they've had. They're still looking outside of that for acknowledgement within others rather than acknowledging within themselves. And that point is where normally the body will return back to where the mind is. So it's one of the most important things you can do, is to understand what you want within your mind for yourself, your body, your life, and your weight loss. Once you know those, then you can start to create the changes within your body. And that's what I was able to do being an elite athlete, was that I was continually beating myself up for having this body fat on and not having that ideal body. Was able to understand that it was okay and I accept myself for who I am, and it doesn't matter, because the true performance comes from my mind, and I can be the fittest person out there, yet I'm not actually clear on what I want to achieve. And once I started to do that, I started having an amazing increase in my performance and an amazing change within my body.